So we're finally leaving Newbold. We've been here for 2 weeks. We were in Rugby, which is like a mile away, for 2 weeks. So we've barely moved in the last month. And we're barely moving today. I think, how far we're going to make it?
Probably about four miles. Coming to a place with like one of those hyphenated multiple names, so I don't remember it. But there's a marina up there where we can, with any luck, stock up on some coal because we're running low, and get some diesel topped up.
It's a really nice day. There was a frost overnight, and the towpath's really, really muddy.
Yeah, it went to total ice, which was pretty cool, again, because you can walk around when it's ice, and you don't get a dog covered in goo. And now, just behind us here at the tunnel, there's like a 4 to 6 inch Passchendaele of mud. So
what did you learn about the tunnel? This is Newbold Tunnel.
What did I learn about the tunnel? That you have to go another 40 feet through mud to get to the thing that tells you about the tunnel.
Oh.
It's not particularly long. You're supposed to turn off any sources of ignition while you're in it. It's like turn off everything but your pilot light. And then I'm like, ooh, that sounds bad. Then I come around the corner and look through it, and it's like, yeah, it's kind of just like 4 boat lengths. Like.
So the first footage you saw was us coming from Rugby to Newbold 2 weeks ago, and then the next footage was us moving from our mooring in Newbold to the water point in Newbold.
Yeah, and now we'll move from the water point in Newbold up.
And
at the end of the day, it's been really nice here. Like, it's been
easy. Like, there's a co-op, there's a really nice big field, like a rugby field
that George loves to go to
walk George in. And
I've been able to get some work done because, and this is the thing that kind of keeps us in places when I need to work. We really need decent Wi-Fi, and so we got lucky enough to find a place that had like a really good signal, yeah. And I could really sit there and just work.
Yeah. But we have really missed like moving. Like.
Yeah, I've been going stir crazy. I'm looking forward to moving again.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Even if it's just 4 miles today.
Through a tiny little tunnel.
That's if we remember how to do everything. Although there's no locks, so
yeah,
it's an easy day.
Hardest part's remembering how to like steer away from the solid objects. It's like, is it towards it again or away?
I think you'll be fine.
I'll be fine. Now let's just not overflow with water. We've been here for a day in Brinklow. Spent a day here sitting still and doing some work and catching up because it was raining like mad and it was really kind of uncomfortably cold, and I thought, let's not move on. After a day in Brinklow, we've decided to move on. As you can tell, it's snowing. This isn't dandruff. It's a little bit cold, it's a little bit wet, but it's not just pouring down rain, and at the end of the day it's going to be more comfortable up that way, somewhere towards the Hawkesbury Junction. Brinklow's actually a nice little kind of place. The actual town's a bit ways down there, and I didn't bother walking over, but Joe was walking the dog and everything last night, and slipping and sliding and muddy and everything. And basically, the area is nice, but the canal's not so great right here. It's nice and straight, that's good, but basically, I'll try and turn it around so you can see. We have a big bloody gap between us and the bank because the canal in this area is dug in at a sharp V angle, so we actually start smacking up against the stone about 2 feet out, which is not in and of itself that bad, except for there's quite a bit of traffic through here because there's a boatyard over there. and the traffic makes it so that our boat goes back and forth and scrapes along the stone, which is not the most pleasant of situations. So we're going to continue up that way. With any luck, we'll make it at least to the pub. It's about an hour and a half from here, if not to Hawkesbury Junction itself, which is probably about a good 3 hours away. We're alongside the train line here, which is another thing that wasn't exactly great overnight. It's been quiet this morning, but there was a very large amount of high-speed trains that are like really moving fast on their way to London. And they've been going through here at like really high speeds and quite late at night, and they make quite a racket, and they shake the boat and everything. So this will be a little bit nice just to move on and get somewhere a little less trafficy, which is going to be funny because we're going to pass some of the M6 motorway, which is a lot of traffic.
I don't know why we're cruising today. It is actually snowing, and I don't think we'll be filming much. It's going to be miserable. My fingers are freezing. So we just had our
license inspected.
Yeah, that's the first or second time I've ever seen someone do it.
Yeah, so we know we've been caught at least one location, so that's good. Logged, I should say, in at least one location.
So today is a beautiful sunny day, and yesterday when we were cruising, it was like
snowing.
A snowstorm, and that's the first time we've ever cruised in the snow.
Yeah, we've cruised when there's been snow at the sides. We've been cruised when there's ice, but we haven't cruised in falling snow.
And we decided to move because we didn't know when we were going to get a sunny day to move. Turns out if we'd waited one day, we'd have got a sunny day. Today. But it was really nice. It was a 3-hour cruise. We went from, I keep forgetting the name of that place, where Rose Narrowboats is.
Brinklow. Start to the beat, yeah.
Yeah, so we went from Brinklow to here, which is Hawkesbury Junction. And we
left the noise of the train behind for the noise of the very large motorway.
Yeah. And I did the first half of the cruise while Michael was inside, and then we swapped over.
Yeah, right after Joe saw a water vole crossing the canal.
It swam out in front of me, and I couldn't tell what it was, and then it went to the side. And so I was fascinated, so I was looking at it as we went past, and not looking where I was going, and it was right at a bridge. A
little bit of a bend sort of thing. So I'm sitting there at the front going, we're getting awfully close towards the side of the canal.
And I did that classic thing where I was like, I'm going the wrong way. If I steer, I'll probably be all right. So I steered into it instead of away from it.
Yeah. So from my perspective, it's just we're getting kind of closer. Oh, she'll probably, nope. Yep, we just went straight into it.
And you saw a water vole afterwards.
Yeah, and didn't hit the canal. So that was good.
So I feel like we're hardy CCers now after our cruise in the snow.
Pretty much.
So yesterday this was all covered in snow, but as soon as we moored up, it pretty much started raining and
melted off. Yeah.
So would you cruise in the snow again?
Yeah, I mean, the snow While I was out there, while you were out there, it was mainly sort of fluffy snow falling down.
Yeah.
When I went out there, it went from fluffy snow to sort of sideways flying sleet to just rain.
So you had it harder than me, is what you're saying?
Well, it was just, it towards the end, it was getting pretty miserable. It was really only the last 30 minutes. The snow itself was lovely and beautiful. It was just when it started to warm up enough that what I was being hit with was really cold water.
Yeah.
That it got a little bit more miserable. But I would totally do snow again. I just don't really recommend sleet.
We didn't have locks to do, like we had that one little stop lock, which was nothing.
Yeah, 6 inches drop.
If you were doing locks, it might be harder getting on and off the boat, but just a straight flat cruise was...
And then we got to this huge electrical substation and the noise of the
Yeah,
cars.
it's pretty urban around here.
Yeah.
So yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed our cruise in the snow, and next time we are going to be cruising to Coventry.
Proper. Yeah. We're on the suburbs.
Oh yeah, that's the other bit of news. We've left the Oxford Canal and we're now on the Coventry Canal.
Yeah. All right, we're here. We're on a new canal. You. Your head. Just you.
Well, come and get in it then.
I am here.
Georgie. George. George. Up, up. Why are you so muddy? Why are you so muddy? George! George! George!
No, I saw it.
No worries. Huh?
You need to print out the name.
Yeah.
How'd you know he was the guy?
Because he had his CRT life jacket on and he had an iPad.
Oh, fair enough. So now we're going to head down to...
No, I told you that's a separate video.
Oh, it's a separate video.
I told you that this morning.
Right, sorry. So now we're going to do a separate video.